In another story that you would think was coming out of the pages of a science fiction magazine, get ready for this one. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard about Beyond Meat. You know, the alternative to real meat, that company that makes faux meat products. Sadly, though, it's not been a stellar success when it comes to uptake. For some strange reason, most consumers like to eat the real thing, and faux meat just doesn't cut it. However, I'm sure many of you have never heard of a company called Good Meat. Well, you're likely to be hearing a lot more about them in the coming months and years ahead, I'm afraid. Why? Well, because the FDA has given its blessing to them, which now allows the company to clear a crucial step in bringing good meat to restaurants and retail in the US, according to a statement released by the company. The statement, which was put out on Tuesday, also went on to say that the company is now working with the US Department of Agriculture on necessary approvals. Good Meat advertises its products as meat without slaughter, a more humane approach to eating meat. Supporters hope that cultured meat will help fight climate change. That's right. By reducing the need for traditional animal agriculture, which, emits all those horrible greenhouse gases. Cultivated or lab-grown meat is grown in a vat, much like what you'd find at a beer brewery. That sounds delicious, no? I mean, what could possibly go wrong with eating lab-grown meat? I can see the marketing now. Franken chicken. Our meat doesn't pollute the planet, just your body. Good Meat, which is owned by plant-based egg maker Eat Just, gotta love these leftist names, said that after the USDA signs off on its products, chef and Good Meat board member Jose Andres will start serving the cultured meat at a Washington, D.C. restaurant. Makes sense. Those pigs in Washington will eat anything. There's no clear timeline for when Good Meat or Upside Foods will get USDA approval. I'm hoping it's when hell freezes over. Why? Because we Canadians seem to want to copy every insane idea our cousins down south of us come up with. The good news, if there's any, is that at least North Americans won't be the first lab rats for this experiment. Nope. That honor goes to the fine folks in Singapore. Good Meat's cell-based chicken was approved for sale in Singapore in 2020. Oddly enough, around the beginning of COVID. Makes sense, given that came from a lab as well. Since that time, it's been available for purchase in restaurants in that country. We've been selling chicken without slaughter for over 2 years now in Singapore, and it's pretty cool that we'll be able to make it happen here at home in the United States, said Josh Tetrick, CEO of Good Meat and Eat Just. So, let's connect some dots here, folks. Scare folks about climate change and how raising animals naturally is such a contributor to it. Next, focus on how much more humane this is. After all, chickens have feelings too. Didn't you know it? We're all connected through this great universe. Kind of explains maybe why Bill Gates has been so busy buying up farmland. Not to mention all those random fires, some of which have destroyed food processing plants. Work on driving up prices for real farm-raised meat artificially. How? Well, you raise prices for grains, fertilizers, and the fuel and energy, of course, needed to run those operations, thereby putting small and medium-sized farmers out of business. Finally, of course, if you want to get some drugs, chemicals, hormones, and other assorted pharmaceuticals into humans, things for some odd reason sane ones don't want, what an amazing delivery method, right from, their mouths. Nah, they wouldn't do that, would they? I mean, that would be so inhumane. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Please post any comments you have in the comment section. You can always follow me on my Rumble and my Locals account. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm trying to increase my subscribers, share the channel with others. Check out some of the past videos, and I will see you next time.